Tasty Crypto.
Hello, welcome to Beans. I'm Shelley Van. This is my co-host Dan. We're at episode 41. 41, Dan. Big number.
It's a big number.
And we're going to dive...
Why is it a big number, actually?
Because I'm 41 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 is the new 30.
Okay. Sure. Tell my lower back.
Yeah, well, that mine started hurting, and I'm only 31, so...
That's fair. We are going into odds and indexes today.
Okay.
Odds and indexes. And I'd like to shout out to everybody who's here. Thank you for being here. We got Jay Horizon, Mike, Apsy, Olivia, Mac Yank. Is our X chat working? Can we test that really quick?
If you're on X, drop a GM or a what's up so we could test and make sure that
Yes.
it is working. Okay.
I have my hat. Cool. Where do we want to start?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
No? Where should we start,
why
man?
don't we take a look at the markets real quick?
Okay.
I just want to see what we are looking at here. So Bitcoin 110, ETH 3900, Sol 191, XRP 250. It's like we're up a little bit over the last day. We've just been in this weird range, but I don't know. I guess some macroeconomic data came out this morning on inflation, and things are looking, I guess, all right, or a beat. I don't know. I'm not really a macro follower, but hey, Bitcoin above 110, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Did you, how are you feeling about the market overall? Any predictions? Are you bullish, bearish? Just kind of riding the chop?
I don't really make predictions, but on the tastycrypto show the other day, we talked about just this like range between 105 and 115 that we seem to be in. I think that's due to some just, I guess, general narrative stuff around Trump and China, and yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. I don't necessarily think anything on the horizon that signals we're over levered and things are going to unwind, but who knows, you know? So I don't tend to think in that broad of terms. I try and find pockets of where there's interest, where the narrative's going, and focus there. So speaking of which, I think we should take a look at some of these prediction markets now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Before you get started, everybody watching, whether you're on YouTube or X, hop on over to X and retweet our pin tweet for a chance to win some USDC and whatever else we feel like giving away. We will be running giveaways towards the end of the show. So get on over there, retweet, like, tag a friend, make sure you're following the account. We'll do that later.
Awesome. Okay, so before the show today, we were discussing like we should do more with prediction markets, because prediction markets are obviously the hot thing. I believe Polymarket just got an investment from ICE, which is like the New York future, like just the big market exchanges in New York. It's called the ICE Group. I think
Sound is low, can't hear.
Okay.
This is where our earpieces have failed us.
Sound is low, can't hear. All right.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Sound seems to be all the way up, though.
And I'm all tangled up in my...
Let's see. How's that?
Sound check. Is the background music too loud? Are our mics too soft? Where are we at? Oh my gosh. This is... Sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry. I'm really trying to get this thing out. I have too many shirts and layers happening. Okay. All right. Are we back in the game?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay. So, before the show, we were talking about some of these prediction markets. I believe Kalshi's and Polymarket are raising at something like, I don't know, 10 $10 to $20 billion valuation. Polymarket just got a massive $1 billion investment from ICE Group, which owns the New York Stock Exchange, owns the COMEX, which is like the futures markets in New York. So traditional finance is waking up to the power of prediction markets. It's something I think we took a look at in earlier episodes, but we never actually dove in and used them. So Polymarket, I think there's two main ones, Polymarket and Kalshi. So I'm on Kalshi right now. We got how long will the government shutdown last? So the thing I want to take a look at is the odds, right? So like more than 45 days, 46%, yes and no. More than 50 days, 40%, yes or no. So Polymarket, same thing. Let's see, kind of they have similar markets. Let's see if the prices are the same. I don't know, October 23rd through 26th, when will the government shutdown end? So this is different from...
Interesting.
Yeah. There it is. How long will the government shutdown last? I want to find the actual one.
Have you ever used these?
No.
No?
No, I just kind of look at them and pay attention.
Interesting. Has anybody in chat been using prediction markets? I want to hear from our friends watching. When we had your buddy Pat in, he brought up a really cool or just interesting use case for prediction markets and hedging certain events. I don't know if you were there for this, but he was talking about how somebody was getting married on the East Coast. And so, you've got all your deposits, everything's locked in, you've spent a fortune, all the planning, all the effort that goes into planning a wedding. And there was a hurricane coming.
Okay.
So it was like, oh gosh, he was hedging his bet using prediction markets, betting on whether or not that hurricane was going to have affect his wedding or not. But so it's like, interesting. It's like you can basically hedge your investment in this event versus something catastrophic happening. So,
well, I think that's what traditional markets are in some ways, is they are ways that information and events are priced, right? New information comes out all the time, markets reprice. That's really what options allow, right? These expressions of, an outcome. And why would we not be able to, with blockchain and some of this technology, why would we not be able to create markets on really any outcome, right? So I think that's what Polymarket, that's what Kalshi proves. I was trying to compare the pricing on each market, because I think that they're different, but this is how long will the government shutdown last, and then will the government shutdown end by? So I can't really do an apples to apples comparison, but it's just interesting to see kind of how these markets pop up. And if I take a look, there's rules, right? So this market will resolve to yes if the Office of Personnel Management announces that the U.S. federal government is not shut down due to a lapse in appropriations by the listed date. Otherwise, the market will resolve to no. So I guess it's like, by the end of today, will the government shutdown end? Well, it's today. Likely they're not going to call it, so no. So then it goes out, another 7 days. So you can kind of, it's kind of interesting because it's easy to understand. It's like, okay, there's a 7% chance the government shutdown will end by next, October 31st, next week. And then as we get farther out in time, the chances, increase, obviously, because, how long can it go on? So, it's something that I never really dug into, and I want to kind of see if I can deposit, and I think Kalshi allows U.S. dollars or U.S. citizens. I don't think Polymarket does yet, but it has this rules, and then it has a resolver, and this resolver is powered by something called UMA, which I think is like data oracles or like some type of protocol that underpins a lot of the markets. So just kind of interesting to see how this works. I don't know, maybe we should cover these a lot more, but Yeah, prediction markets. Let's see. Deposit cash. You got any crypto? I'll just do a quick little.
Got any crypto? He says. I mean,
Shelley's been bankrolling all my gambling.
if only. All right.
Oh, Zero Hash provides us great. We use Zero Hash here too.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. For
Yeah.
Kalshi.
Yeah.
$50.
All right, I'm gonna do $50 USDC on base.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it comes through.
And okay, you got to walk us through the thought process. I'm curious what you want to.
There it is, $49. Okay, cool.
There you go.
All right. I don't really want to do the government shutdown one, but chat, if you have any markets or if there's anything that you see that would be interesting to take a flyer on, let me know. I'm going to look kind of, take a look here. I don't know. All trending.
About crypto.
How high will Bitcoin get this year?
Ooh.
$130,000 or above, 40% chance. $140,000 or above, 26% chance. $150,000 or above, 20% chance.
Interesting.
We got what? About 65 days before the year ends, right?
Ish, yeah, something like that. I think that 130 or above is kind of a safe-ish.
You think?
I don't know. I think so.
I'll do $5.
Okay.
5 to win 10.
There you go.
You're buying 10 contracts at 43.8%, 43.8 cents each. This market will close when the event occurs. If you're right, payout is expected 2 hours later. So, $5 to win $10. Pretty good odds.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good payout, rather. Cool.
Wait, go back to that dollars. Buying
Okay.
dollars, buying contracts.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's number of contracts. So it's like one contract. But interesting. Oh, it must be a mid price.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at how the pricing changes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yes is 43 cents, but if you. Oh, okay. Cost. Here we go. 2-cent fee.
So it's really costing you 45 cents. And then go back to dollars?
It's all the same thing. It's just the
Oh,
way.
well, $1. Okay. Yeah.
Like
Got
you're putting up $1.
Yeah.
You're getting back your initial dollar, and then you're winning an extra one. So it's
Yeah.
it's basically plus 100 odds, I think.
But this was number of contracts versus dollar amount.
Yeah.
Like, I see what it did there. I just got my wires crossed for a second.
Interesting. You can do limit prices too.
Yeah. That's really cool. Let's see. Jerry's here. What up, Jerry? He sent a link in chat on X to a market in crypto. Payments from tech firms. I'm just looking at the link.
Will any of Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, or X accept crypto for any of their core services this year? Interesting. Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a cool one. I do want to take a flyer on this one.
Okay.
I'll do $5.
Okay.
Okay, so we're $5 for 5 contracts, average price 45 cents, 45.72 cents. Estimated cost $2, pretty high. Payout, if yes, $5. So
Double your money.
yeah, I think, yeah. Wait, no, sorry, it's not.
Well, you're paying $229 and you would receive $271 if you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so a little more than double.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, this is fun in a dangerous way. Be careful,
right.
friends. Not
Where
financial
is-
advice.
Or is it companies?
No, it's under crypto.
Crypto.
There's a here. How can I send you the link? Or can you go to X and get
Yeah.
the link?
Again. I just want to see if I
GM Jen. She said, "Oh, this looks fun." I know. We need to be careful. Don't go crazy. Never gamble with more than you can afford to lose. We need all the disclosures here. We're not advocating destroying
Here we go.
your income streams. Just have fun.
Will any of Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, or X accept crypto for any of their core services?
Core services. Now, see, this is where I like to really dig into the weeds a little bit and read the fine print. What are they referring to?
Let's view the rules.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, crypto pay. These rules shall apply to this contract. The underlying for this contract is announcements. Let me zoom in a little bit here for people. Oh. Okay. The underlying for this contract is announcements and actions of Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, X. Revisions to the underlying made after expiration will not be accounted for in determining the expiration value. Source agency. The source agencies are the companies, major media outlets, it seems like New York Times, Associated Press, Bloomberg, Reuters, Axios, so major media agencies. And yeah, let's see. Here's the payout criteria. Payout criterion for the contract encompasses the expiration values that after issuance, blah, blah, any of the companies accept cryptocurrency or crypto tokens as payment for any core services. These services included are Google Ads, YouTube Premium, Google One, Google Workspace, Google Cloud Platform, Meta, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, messaging advertising, Amazon e-commerce, Amazon Prime, Amazon Web Services, digital content, Amazon advertising, Tesla electric vehicles, autopilot and full self-driving, software updates, energy solutions, Tesla insurance, X, formerly Twitter platform advertising premium subscription. So payments must be available for U.S. residents to be included with the payout criterion. The position accountability level of the contract shall be $25,000 per strike per member. The last trading date. Okay.
So by the end of this year, MetaQuest was in there. That's interesting.
See, that's where it's the timing that kind of is like, I don't know.
We know they're going to
do it eventually. And in some ways, they probably will launch their own stable coins, which is probably what they're working. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go no. I don't think any of them would do it before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Especially with the government shutdown. Like, why would you do a major product release like that?
With the holidays coming too, it's gonna be very
What up, Dave?
Dave Maya.
Now, the other thing with that is, with the holidays coming up, and I mean, Amazon, I'm just thinking about is like, would you offer an alternative payment method for that? Like, would they pilot that? You know, I almost, I'd have to dig into like earnings calls. You'd have to really dig in and
do your research.
I don't know, Jerry, if you're still looking, what do you think?
Yeah, yes or no, Jerry? All of chat. What are we thinking?
Dave, we're doing prediction markets right now, so thanks for joining us.
Yep. Do you know Dave? IRL?
No, I think Dave just is a fan. He comes every Friday.
Cool.
Yes.
Jerry said yes.
Jerry, I'm gonna fade you, man.
Whoa.
I don't think so. Do you have inside information or no?
What do you know, Jerry? Huh. So, yeah. Ooh, that's so tough. By the end of this year. And what did I'm trying to like get rid of my brain fog and understand think of all the newsletters I've read or just updates. So I feel like, what did I just read yesterday? Somebody announced. I am not uncertain. Thanks, Jerry.
Jerry's not a real person, by the way. Jerry's just an AI bot that we programmed to give us... No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go with no.
Yeah. Jen said, I wonder if they would take that risk in Q4. Is that what Dan just said? Yeah, like,
why would they do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's so many things happening in Q4, and especially with the government shutdown, it's we'll see.
Although the thing is this is where I'm not an expert better gambler or whatever, odds maker, I'll say. So if I were to just take a flyer on no, 88, it's 88% essentially that it's not going to happen.
Right.
So if I do like $2, I'm really only winning back my
your initial plus a little bit.
But if I do yes, it's almost that's almost like 5xing your money. So, and I know this is kind of like when you do super out of the money calls, just to like, it's like a gamble.
Yeah.
But the thing is to Jen's point, like, would they announce it and say in sometime in 2026 they'll offer it, or they're exploring it?
Yeah, but okay, so this is the fine print. Does the announcement count? No. You have to actually be able to accept it.
That's why I think it's no.
Yeah.
And I'll just because is what it is, I'll just do $2.
Yeah.
I guess. Or 10.
Or 10.
Or the entire stack.
To win 50 or to win like $3. So wait, this says earns 3.75% interest.
Yeah, let's click into this. APY on Kalshi. Interest rate is set at 3.75%, will apply to all eligible accounts. This interest rate is variable and can change at any time. Interest is normally paid within the first week of the following month, but can take up to 10 business days to process. Interest paid monthly, accrual is calculated daily. Interest rates are subject to change at any time and are only paid to people with balances of 250 or more. Okay, so I'm actually not eligible.
But that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do $2 just for, I don't know, it might be stupid, but whatever.
It'll be fun to track each week.
Yeah.
Like, where are your bets?
Will any of Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, or X accept crypto for any of their core services?
All right, where's some more?
Okay.
What are some other ones?
Let's go back. Markets.
How do you create a market? Can anyone create a market?
I don't think so. I think this is similar to Polymarket, where you have to like be accepted, or you have to like submit. You can't just go in and make one. There's this thing, Kalshi Ideas. Kalshi Ideas is more than just a platform. It's a community for hub for traders. It's where the Kalshi conversation happens. So it seems to be like a social media feed for prediction markets.
Okay. All right, you want to place one more bet, and then is that what we're calling it? It's a bet, right?
Yeah. Why not? Everything's a bet.
Everything's a bet. Bet on a shirt. Yeah, let's find one more and then pop over to Zora indexes, because that's...
What are interesting ones? Mentions. Okay.
Mentions.
That's
wow.
cool. See, the only thing with this is you have to look the rules, right?
That, and it's so easily manipulatable. Wow. Making up words. Manipulated with, like someone at the company could be like, ooh, let's bet, and then go do it.
I like this. What will Robinhood say during their next earnings call?
Oh, that's funny.
Trading volume, prediction market, expense, marketing, international acquisition, retirement, social, tokenization, football, blockchain, shutdown.
You can bet on anything. If you could create a market, what would you want to create? That's a question for the chat, too.
If I could create a market, what would I create? question. How much money will Shelley spend on her Coinbase Bitcoin Rewards credit card by the end of the year?
Whoa. That's a good one with the holidays coming up. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to do all my Christmas shopping with that card. I'm traveling a little bit next month.
So with this one, what will Amazon say during their next earnings call? I think it's interesting because I was looking for stable coins in here because I could hedge and be like, I'll say yes, you know. What is this?
Interesting.
Amazon's low Earth orbit satellite broadband network. Okay, so it's like SpaceX, or what is it called? SpaceX? No,
That's
Starlink. It's like Starlink.
Yeah. Oh, we're polluting our skies so much. Have you ever seen Starlink?
No, have you?
Oh, when I was living in Montana.
Oh, you could see.
Oh, I thought we were being abducted. It was so silly. Because we were driving through the mountains. We had been hiking all day.
Okay.
So my partner at the time and my daughter are asleep in the car. Okay, we're driving through this, or I am driving through this mountain pass. 0 lights. So you can see everything through the mountain pass, right? And I'm driving and I'm like, okay, the stars have literally aligned. Like, they're in a straight line. And I could not wrap my mind around it. I was like, what's happening? This is very strange. There's no way those are like lights because they're too high up. And so finally I wake up my partner, I wake up my daughter, and I'm like, what am I looking at? Mind you, I'm driving in the dark through the mountains. So it's like, I'm, looking at the sky, making sure I'm not going to hit, a bison. And they're like, so now we're all freaking out. Nobody has any service, so we can't Google it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm like, oh my God, all right, when we get back to the city, we're buying lotto tickets because the stars have literally aligned. Or we're being abducted. I mean, the narratives that we were crafting were ridiculous.
And then you found out it was Starlink.
So we come out of this mountain pass, we get service, we Google it, and it's like, yeah, that's Starlink. Okay. It was a fun little adventure.
That's funny.
It is cool to see, though. Like, they move, they're in orbit, right?
Yeah.
So you see all these lights that look like stars in a row, perfectly aligned.
Sure.
Just moving very slowly. But since we were driving, it just looked like they were part of the sky. It was bizarre how they lined up with the road. It was like an airport. I'm driving, and they're like leading the way.
That's crazy.
It felt cosmic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I do think some of that is interesting because there are all the alternative communications networks that are being populated now. That's what that DPIN. There's a big narrative in crypto around DPIN. That's what Helios. You could do your own cell tower, not cell towers, but cell networks. Starlink's interesting. Amazon having one's interesting. I don't know, something to take a look at, I guess.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a look at this ideas tab too, which is their social feed. So you can do market builder. So people can make this recommendation for new markets.
Oh,
but
cool.
But I do think Kalshi probably internally has their own. Yeah.
Yeah. We could look into that a little more too, but interesting. Good morning, beloved summer. For anybody just joining, make sure you pop over to our X channel at tastycrypto and retweet our pinned tweet for a chance to win USDC and other prizes.
Weather alert. A strong cold front is sweeping across the Midwest, while the first major U.S. city declare a snow emergency before the end of November. Strong cold front is ripping through the Midwest right now. Temps are dropping fast, and that mix of rain and early snow is already showing up on the radar. Feels like winter's trying to clock in early this year. We've seen this setup before. One big dip in jet stream in some of these cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, Detroit are buried. Models from the NOAA and Weather Channel are hinting at colder average temps. Settlement source, weather.gov. Interesting. I like that.
I had ice on my car this morning.
Yeah. It could happen.
It doesn't even feel early.
I know.
I mean, as a Chicago native.
We're in Chicago right now, and within a week it went from like 78 degrees to like
We were
38.
sweaty and hot, wearing
Yeah.
tank tops, to now we're bundling.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not new here.
No, absolutely
That's not even early. Remember when we were kids? I'm older than you, but I remember being a kid and it was snowing on Halloween.
Yeah. You know, I in college there was like I was in Buffalo, which is even worse than here with snow.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 weeks before Thanksgiving break, we got like 8 feet of snow, and they
8 feet?
like literally regional state emergency.
Yeah.
Shut down all the interstates. We were stuck inside for 3 days before they lifted the travel ban.
Oh my gosh.
And then I had to drive into Pennsylvania because I was going home east toward Albany. People know their geography in New York. I had to drive down to Pennsylvania and across and then up. So it normally takes me 3 hours to get home. It took me 8.5.
Oh my goodness.
So
8 feet of snow. That's no
yeah.
joke.
No, like accumulation of
Yeah.
8 feet because it's on the other side of Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm.
So it catches the snow effect, and these bands kind of like, and they're only maybe a couple miles wide.
Mm-hmm.
These bands come across, so 5 miles north might get 1 feet, 5 miles south will get 8, and so it's like kind of crazy. It's
fun.
lake effect. Yeah.
Sure.
If anybody's a northeast person, yeah. So this is I don't know. This is fun. I can see why these things are valued at $12 billion right
Yeah.
now. This is way more fun than I think just meme coin gambling.
Right.
All right.
Jen says, and we put our boots on and trick-or-treated for like 16 hours. Those were the days. Yes, it was much dedication to the trick-or-treating.
Man, I wish Polymarket. I don't know if.
Are they up and ready? I know it's coming.
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
I guess you can do sports, but okay.
Oh, like Polymarket US?
Yeah. Can I deposit? Trending. I guess I'll try. Yes. How do I deposit?
It should allow you to...
Oh, it's still blocked. How did Kelshi get? I'm confused by that because Polymarket was like the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for Kelshi. Maybe.
Swooped in and... First to the market here.
Leaderboard, okay. Profit. This guy, I'm a Whale, made $243,000 in profit since September 2025. Interesting.
Since September?
Yeah.
So in a month?
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy, Willis, $340,000 in profit, joined November 2024. Interesting.
Not financial advice, friends. This is gambling. It involves risk. So never gamble with more than you can afford to lose.
Yeah, and we're doing literally zero research, by the way, so
Yeah.
don't follow us.
This is fun, though. I'm going to definitely play around with this a little bit.
When will the House vote on a government funding bill?
We'll not be looking at politics. That does
Yeah.
not light my brain up.
How about
at
culture?
all.
Culture is like
Culture is interesting.
number one search person on Google this year.
Ooh.
Hope Leo, Donald Trump, Elon Musk.
That's interesting. This year.
Can we look at it?
Huh.
What is it? Google Trends? How do I do this year?
Yeah, January 1st, and then... Oh, man. This is quite the rabbit hole.
I'll do full year 2025. Okay.
Fizzled a bit. This is so dependent on like what might happen.
I know. I don't know how. I'll have to see what the market is.
He's currently leading?
If Poplio is number one, search on Google's year in searched. Oh, okay. It's the thing they put out at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
On Google's year in search 2025 global people, then the market resolves to yes. Outcome verified by Google Trends. I was just on Google Trends. Let's take a look at the rules. Payout criterion. The ranking must be from the primary publisher's official release, not secondary reporting. Has multiple categories or subcategories. Only a specific category named in the contract title applies, so people. Tied ranking shall be resolved using the publisher's official tie-breaking methodology. If none exist, all tie entities share the highest rank among them. If multiple candidates are tied for a given rank, then their contracts are resolved to $1 divided by the number of candidates tied, rounded down. If a tie results in a ranking being skipped, wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. I mean, who do you think it is? I think it's probably Poplio.
Well, currently, yeah, it's obviously him.
But
Trump could take that lead.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens in the next couple of months. So that's interesting.
All right.
Leo.
Those ones are fun.
Chicago area.
Although I like this one, Times Person of the Year.
Ooh. AI.
Do you think that qualifies as a Person of the Year?
Unfortunately, I think it might, which is super controversial and upsetting. I was looking at an article where, and this is again targeting women's fitness or beauty standards.
Sure.
Like in a magazine, okay, that's selling like beauty products.
Yeah.
They're using AI generated images to market their products. And it's like,
sure.
That is so shitty.
Why?
Think about it. As a human, okay, woman, man, doesn't matter. As a human,
okay,
you're marketing me a product that's supposed to like help me with my fine lines or wrinkles. It's already a self-conscious thing, like a beauty standard, and you're gonna use a fake person to market that product. It's like false advertising.
But I don't see how that's different from photoshopping.
Well, good point.
Because you could still be a real person and then use Photoshop to make you look perfect.
Right, but I think that's the argument, right? Like, can we start seeing real people using real products and real results?
Well, maybe there will be a pushback on some of this stuff, right?
The additional layer to that, though, is like, okay, so now models aren't getting paid because you're just, yeah, and women who are in that industry are not getting paid because you're just generating some AI slop. It just compounds. It's an unrealistic standard, right? Same with Photoshop, but that it just compounds the like standard of beauty.
I certainly am not disagreeing with you that, just like social media causes self-esteem issues in young kids, and like, should we seriously think about not letting kids on before they're 16 or 17 or whatever? I think that there's an issue there, but I also think in the same vein, it's like, how many young men watch sports, or young people, let's not even do young people watch sports, and they're just bombarded with gambling, gamble. You know what I mean? And it's turned into this gambling culture, and I mean, we're doing it right now in some ways.
Right.
So maybe it does go to one extreme and there's a pushback, or I'm sure there'll be like FCC regulations or rules will be, we'll get there. We'll get there, yeah. But to your point, but then again, I don't know, maybe it makes production cheaper. Maybe instead there's spokespeople that are real people, but the, production of it is, it's a gray area.
It is. I do think that at the very least, I like that there's disclosure.
Sure.
Like AI model.
Yeah.
And then they include the prompt. And
they do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so at the very least, it's disclosed. But I want more people to actually do the the due diligence and look for that. Like before you get all excited about a product or something, or like feel bad about yourself because, oh my gosh, I'm never going to look like this person. It's not a person. No one's going to look like that because it's not real.
Right.
So, yeah, yuck.
Here's one. When will the next episode of the Up Only podcast be released? Did you ever watch this?
No.
Okay.
Or maybe I did.
So are you familiar? You were around in like last cycle, right?
Yeah.
So there was this crypto personalities, Kobe and
yes.
I forget what that Ledger, I think the guy's name was. And they, got a following on X, had been in the space since 2013, OGs, and they built their following, and they would do this Up Only podcast. And it was just them talking markets, talking, what they look at, just a good conversation, And I think they ran it right up until Terra Luna blew up, and I think FTX was actually sponsoring them. And I think after that, they cut the whole thing, and this Kobe launched his own fundraising platform called Echo. And Coinbase just bought it for like $300 million.
Nice.
And part of the deal was they gave him 20 mil or 25 mil for the Up Only NFT, which was like tied to it was like this deal they made to get Kobe underneath the Coinbase umbrella. So I think people are speculating that Up Only will come back. I thought it was a good podcast. They did a good job. Certainly somebody in the space that is worth listening to.
Sure.
Kind of very calm and coherent, and like no bullshit, right? Like he never really sold out to, as far as I can tell, sold out around like shilling. He didn't really shill things. It was just real talk about what's going on in the market. So yeah, this is betting on whether that podcast will come back under the, I guess, Coinbase umbrella.
Interesting.
Before December 1st, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So how many bets did you place?
2.
2?
Should I do one more?
Yeah, do one more. And then, because we are running out of time, we might have to do indexes next week.
Okay.
And then, because we still need to run our giveaway. So for anybody who's just joined, jump on over to our X channel at tastycrypto and retweet, like, comment, and follow our pinned tweet for a chance to win USDC and other prizes.
All right, what should I do here?
Number of rate cuts. Ooh, how high will Bitcoin get before the end of the month? What are we at right now? It is 109. 1099.
I already did a Bitcoin one.
Oh yeah, you did.
It's so funny though that like all of these are like the most popular ones are like politics.
Hurricane Melissa category. Oof.
That's another discussion to have. Like, I don't know if I want to be betting on destructive.
Yeah.
Like, I saw one that was like, will nuclear war like it was just like, why?
I know ethically, it's like.
The worst part is there's some of these early investors that get on X and tout that they were polymarket investors. They were like bragging about the fact that it was pricing in war with Iran or whatever country, and you're like, are you really that like are you really that
insensitive and just gross? Yeah. I guess hate the player, not the game.
Right.
No, hate the game, not the player.
Yeah, I mean, but I just don't. I don't think that that's what is like cool about prediction markets.
Right.
Like, sure, you could price war in, people profit off war. Defense industry is a huge thing. I'm not saying that. The argument is that I don't know that that's what's interesting about polymarket or Calci.
But I mean, again, if you live in an area where a hurricane might hit you, again, like
looking at this pricing in certain things, you could, yeah. So I could see the argument for sure.
Yeah,
but
like,
yeah.
I guess just take the emotion out of it.
I don't know. I guess we should do a culture one.
We got to do a culture one. That's who we are.
Let's just do Time Person of the Year.
Okay.
I'm just going to do AI.
Okay.
5 to win 13. Odds 35% chance. Should I do no? Yes or no?
Are there no women on this list?
No, Taylor Swift's on here.
Okay. One woman? That's upsetting.
Actually, you want to know what?
Charlie Kirk.
I'm going to do Charlie Kirk. That seems... I feel like Time would do that. I don't know. I don't.
So polarized.
Should we just not do that?
No, I mean, hey. Chat, what should Dan do? Chat's sleeping today. Where's Jerry?
Speculation on Times Person of the Year 2025 emerges with focus on Pope Leo.
And you know somebody out there has insider info.
I don't know.
Just pick one. We'll check on it next week.
All right. I'm gonna say no to AI.
Okay.
Just $5.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll check on it next week. Oh, one thing I want to do real quick, because I did this last week, was I wanted to check on this Hydro farm. I think I only did I did a very small amount. I think I did like $200, $230. And I just want to show if people were paying attention. This was like a farming thing. I am earning points up here in the corner. So for just supplying this as supplying this to the ETH borrow pool, I earned whatever 0.35 points for the ink airdrop. So obviously this is tied to, you know, the amount of money you put in. And realistically, there's no reason to. There's no the supply APYs aren't that big. You're not earning that much. But if you hover over and click this little logo here, this purple logo, it shows you what each market, what you earn. So there's an incentive rate of 57.73 annually per $1,000 deposited. So for every $1,000, you'd earn 57 points. But if you go down to the smaller markets, current estimate rate of incentive is 248 points annually per $1,000. So it's kind of pricing it off of per 1,000 you deposit.
And what do points get you?
Points are what the airdrop, like points will become the airdrop, the amount of tokens you earn in the airdrop.
Got it.
So I wanted to check on that because like this was part of what we talked about last week. So I am earning. It is showing up in the app. You know, if you want to be early, I'm sure they'll add incentives. You know, this just launched last week, so there's not a lot of activity. Yeah, so that's something I wanted to just show real quick.
Cool.
Okay, so let me just check on the portfolio back on Kalshi, list view. So we did, will any of Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla accept crypto payments? Said no. How high will Bitcoin get this year? Yes, over 130. We said yes. Time Person of the Year for 2025, AI, no.
Okay.
So we'll check back next week.
Next week?
Cool.
Shout out to merch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna scan my shirt because I know we had a problem last week and I let them know. And have you scanned yours yet?
No.
So I asked Pat, I was like, hey, what happens if I scan Dan's shirt before he does? I could technically get rights to your shirt. So when you get your merch and it's NFC chipped, you better be the first one to scan it and claim that piece.
Yeah.
Don't scan mine either.
All right. What do we have to do? We have to do the giveaway?
We have to do the giveaway.
Okay.
So look alive, people. If you
Let's do
have
the
not, get over to our pinned tweet, retweet, comment, like, follow the account at tastycrypto. Are you sharing my screen?
I am.
Okay. I'm gonna see if this works.
What?
I scanned my shirt. Look at that. Welcome to your wearable wallet.
Oh,
To
awesome.
activate, create an account and link your merch. See the Experience Network. Do stuff in the network wearing your merch. Tap in by scanning your chip and get stuff. Always art and XP and sometimes other stuff too. Okay, I am going to create my account, but I will do that offline because I don't want everybody having my login stuff.
All right, so it does work.
It does work.
Shout
This
out.
is the shirt.
Shout out merch.
So shout out merch. That's cool. All right, let's run this giveaway. Copy link. I have stuff everywhere. Oh, shout out to Millinery Tricks. I'm gonna sport my hat while we're doing this because I love my hat. I love it so much. Where am I going? X? Tweet. How many winners are we doing?
5.
5 winners.
5 winners.
Must follow. Crypto. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't put the ad. Okay. We need to do all of these, but we'll jump this down, drop this down. Oop, I hit enter, so it's happening.
Okay.
That's okay. Let's make sure. I think these are all legit. We've got Priest, CPI Sonia, Ruvanchi, Crypto Bird, MKT, and For Life Scott. I'm going to do a quick scan to make sure all of you have actually participated correctly and followed the rules. I got an itch. I had the heat on for the first time. Did you turn your heat on last night?
I think Caroline, my wife, did. So I was
Yeah, so I woke
pretty
up all
toasty.
like dry and itchy.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, one night of heat. All right, we got Priest. Let's see. Crypto Bird, you're good. CPI Sonia's good. We're looking for Ruvanchi and For Life Scott. Ruvanchi's good. And For Life Scott. Congratulations, everybody. We'll send prizes after the show. Make sure to get all of that. If we do not have your wallet address on file, I'll hit you in Twitter DMs or jump in our Discord and we'll make sure we need your info to be able to send you your prizes. So, okay. Next week, we'll definitely cover indexes because that's really cool.
Sure.
Do you want to just tease a little bit about Zora and what they've been up to?
Yeah, so I think following sort of this theme about there's markets on anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can tokenize anything. We obviously covered Kalshi today, prediction markets, Polymarket in the past. We've done Zora. We haven't posted on Zora in a while, and I think we need to get back to doing that, but instead of random memes, we should do clips of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can tokenize the account on Zora. So you can buy creator tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the narrative will be similar to how it'd be valuable to have bought a Mr. Beast token 10 years ago. Some of these new creators that are focusing on Zora, Farcaster, the Web3, ecosystem, they can tokenize their content and earn, and you can earn along with them. It's like buying a share in your favorite influencer. So I found a couple tools that track indexes of the top ones. And I just, maybe that's a new narrative. Maybe that's something to look at. So
love that.
Join us next week as we go deeper into that, because I definitely think we could see a narrative shift there. So.
And we should hopefully have some TC updates next week as well. So fret not.
Yeah.
We'll do some more TC stuff.
TC's we've been planning some stuff. We don't want to say too much. I know it looks like we haven't been doing much, but the plan is there. It's coming to fruition. We're going to test some things. We're going to try some things. Not financial advice. It's just an experiment. So yeah, we'll try and give an update next week if we have.
Jump in our Discord.
Yeah, if you want to talk more about that, jump in the Discord. So, okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, everyone.